Good morning, students. So, in this topic, I am going to discuss chapter 2 in distributed computing, that is interprocess communication. Interprocess communications. So, whatever these interprocess communications we have, so this is the backbone of distributed computing. Backbone of distributed computing. Interprocess communication is the backbone of distributed computing. And interprocess communication means it is the ability for separate independent processes to communicate among themselves. To collaborate on a task. Interprocess communication means the ability for separate independent processes to communicate among themselves to collaborate on a task. It is the ability for separate independent processes means whatever the process that is communicating. For example, assume that two processes are communicating each other. So, communicating with each other. So, whatever that those two processes we have, those two processes are separate and independent. Separate and independent means, so whatever, for example, if I consider a process 1 and process 2 are communicating with each other means, the process 1 resides on one system and the process 2 resides on another system. Those process does not reside on a single system. ಆ ಎರಡು process ಒಂದೇ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತ process. ಆ ಎರಡು process ಎರಡು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ರಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಸ್. ದ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಸ್ to communicate among themselves. Why those processes are communicating among themselves? To perform some of the tasks. Some task perform ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಎರಡು process ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ communicate ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. For example, consider this diagram. This is process 1 and this is process 2. Here the process 1 is sending some data to process 2. Process 1 is sending some data to what? Process 2. So here process 1 is a sender and the process 2 is a what? Receiver. This is nothing but interprocess communication. These are the two independent processes. These are the two independent processes running on separate machines. Though these two processes are not running on single machine. These two processes are running on what? Separate machines and exchanging data. These two processes are what? Exchanging data over the network. Network through ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ exchange data ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ exchange ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Here the process 1 acts as a sender and the process 2 acts as a what? Receiver. So this diagram is an example for what? Interprocess communication. Interprocess communication. And if I consider a distributed computing, there two or more processes can engage in IPC. IPC means interprocess communication. Here I have shown an example of what the two processes are participating in IPC. ಈ communication ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು process ಇದೆ ಎರಡೇ process ಇರೋದು. But in distributed computing, two or more processes can engage in IPC. Interprocess communication ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೇ process ಇರಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. More than two process ಕೂಡ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ engage ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And in order to engage with IPC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ processes ಎಲ್ಲ participate ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ all the process must follow the protocol that is provided by IPC. IPC ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೇನು? those are the set of rules that must be observed by all the participants in data communication. ಐ ಪಿ ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಡೇಟಾ ಇಂಟರ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಡೇಟಾ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಡೇಟಾ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫಾಲೋ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ವಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಆ ಇಂಟರ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ಸ್. In this example, process 1 acts as a what sender and the process 2 acts as a what receiver. But when the communication takes place between two process, ಎರಡು process ನಡುವೆ communication ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ sometimes process 1 acts as a sender and process 2 acts as a what receiver. ಈ communication ಮುಗೀತು. For the next communication, the process 2 may act as a what sender. ಈಗ if the process 2 wants to send data to process 1, if process 2 wants to some data to process 1, then process 2 acts as a sender and the process 1 acts as a what receiver. Like that, each process can act as a what sender or a receiver. And in IPC we have mainly two types of communication. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಯೂನಿಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಯೂನಿಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ this is process 1 and this is what process 2. It is going to send one message. Process 1 is sending some message to what process 2. This is unicast. Unicast anta helidre when communication is from one process to a single other process. When communication is from one process to a single other process, single sender, single receiver. That is nothing but what? Unicast. Multicast in the sense, this is nothing but multicast. Multicast, here the process 1 is sending a message to 3 other process, that is process 2, process 3, process 4. So multicast means when communication is from one process, single sender. When communication is from one process to a group of processes, single sender, many receivers. ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಡರ್, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಸು ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮೆಸೇಜ್ನ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಯೂನಿಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಟು ಅ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಸೆಂಡರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ರಿಸೀವರ್. Multicast means when communication is from single process to a more than one process, that is nothing but single sender and many receiver. This is nothing but unicast and multicast. Thank you.